Hey y'all, I just wanted to check in with you. I know it's been a while since I have posted anything to the podcast. It's definitely been intentional. I have been working on quite a few things, and at first I was really trying to figure out how I was going to compile all of the things that I've been working on into the podcast, considering how the podcast started or the basis of the basis of the podcast, centered around sharing um, testimonies of different things that I've learned in life through Christ. However, I had been kind of thinking about, okay, so I want to talk about so much more, not omitting or not limiting the importance of God or of the importance of Jesus Christ, but I wanted to talk about so many other things. And so I was just kind of contemplating, like, dang, will I have to change the entire concept of the podcast? That's something I've been kind of pondering on because I don't want to give too much detail that it's no longer interesting. Okay. And in addition to that, I wanted to talk about so much more, but I didn't want to have like multiple YouTube pages. So I've decided that I'm going to merge, not necessarily merge the YouTube channel per se, but kind of expand the things that I'll be talking about on the YouTube channel, on the podcast. It's not going to, it's entitled The Beauty Room by AB, but it's not just going to be limited to me sharing testimonies, centered around the Word of God. It won't just be limited to that. I'm going to talk about multiple things. Hair, skincare. It can be just various topics. So as we're transitioning, I just decided to take a break, and just kind of start strong in 2025. The early part of 2025. I won't necessarily say January 2025 because I don't want anybody to hold me to that date. Because y'all know how sometimes life be life and things that be ever changing. So I don't want to say, oh, okay, definitely January 2025. And then you like, here she go again, saying something and I ain't following through. Y'all will be saying it. I'll be saying it to myself. And then if y'all do be saying it, I don't care. I talk about myself. So yeah, it is comical because my relationship with the Lord is very, very comical. I talk to him about my flaws all the time. Like, Lord, how you asking me to do something? I can't. I couldn't commit to the last thing you told me to do. But nevertheless, y'all, January, scratch that, 2025. Let's say the early part of 2025. You know how we make these New Year's resolutions? I am not into the whole New Year's resolutions thing because I'll go 2 weeks strong and then I'm out. I'll check out. I think that's kind of like the creative in me, the creative person in me that I'm just always just ever flowing. And shout out to one of my clients. I'm gonna just tell y'all her name. Hetty Wade, the Dr. Hetty Wade. So I'm gonna go ahead on and share a testimony with y'all, okay? So when I was getting ready to move, this was her very last appointment with me. So she was like speaking into me. Anybody who knows her, you already know how it goes when you're in conversation with her. And so she said to me, I was like, she just started ministering to me. And I was like, dang, they came out of nowhere. And as she was talking, like I got so emotional. And like as I'm getting emotional right now, and I said, well, I said, it just seems like when the Lord, he puts me on one assignment, he snatches me away and he sends me to another assignment. And I just feel so unstable. And she said to me, she said, well, that may just be his plan for you. Maybe it's not a stable plan. Maybe, and this is not verbatim, but to kind of sum up what she was saying. She was like, maybe the Lord's plan for you is not necessarily stable. And what she was saying is, in the people's eyes, that the Lord's plan for my life may not necessarily be as stable as people would expect or perceive it to be. So yeah, I don't have no shame and no tears, y'all, because I don't have no shame in that. But I just wanted to come on and share that. Again, like I say, I laugh at myself. But yeah. So, and this is not even sad tears, y'all. It's just, just understanding who I am as a person, knowing who I am as a person, and having to break free of what people, thinking about what people have to say about me, or even caring. Like, who cares? Who cares? And the saying that I don't like. The saying that I don't like is when people say, I mean, who you think you are? They talked about Jesus. Y'all, that's so exhausting. Like, they did, but his purpose, his mission was far greater than our mission and purpose. So yeah, we can't even compare ourselves to Jesus Christ. We can't do it. Nevertheless, I don't even know how I got that, like how we jumped over into that. One thing I'm gonna do, one thing for sure is that the Spirit of the Lord, it'll fall on you if you're open to it. But the Spirit of the Lord the Holy Spirit should reside in us. So don't think it's strange if you get emotional telling your own testimony. And it's not tears of sorrow or tears of grief. It's like it's kind of refreshing, sometimes just to be clear about who you are, who God created you to be. And yeah, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so the early part of January, I keep saying January, so it must be meant for it to happen in January. Okay, so 2025, the early part of 2025, I'll be back talking about a lot of stuff, y'all, because let me tell you something. I have some beauty tips. Let me tell y'all. So I was looking for something the other night, and I ran across this actual interview that I did with KSLA. I think it was like back in 2021, where it was the interview when Louisiana State Board of Cosmetology had just decided to include texture haircutting in their curriculum, in their State Board licensure exam. And there was an interview that was done, and the Lord gave me a revelation when I looked at that video again. And y'all hear that noise? Like that should be illegal for your motor to sound like that. Like, I don't know. Sometimes my neighbor be bugging. It's like he chooses the earliest and the latest hours of the night and it's a motorcycle, y'all. That's what it is. It's not an actual car, it's a motorcycle. But nevertheless, anyways, back to what I was saying. Y'all see, this is why I can't commit, because I get so distracted. So, what was I saying? Oh, about texture hair. Like, I just have this thing for texture hair. Like, and just, over the years, I've learned so much about texture hair, and I see people are really embracing their texture hair. So I am going to do a podcast where, like, it's not going to be solely focused on hair, but there are going to be episodes where I'm strictly going to talk about texture hair. The things that kind of people struggle with when it comes to texture hair. But here's the thing. Get this, y'all. This is just my one tip so far, like before we even get to that episode. I need y'all to go through your cabinets, wherever you keep your hair care products. Go through it, all right? And kind of start doing away with a lot of this stuff, because the natural hair care industry, or textured hair care industry, however we want to call it, has become a billion-dollar industry simply because the textured hair community is not educated on the upkeep of their hair. So what has happened is it's become a billion-dollar industry because anytime something new comes out, the textured hair community runs to go purchase it. And the sad thing about it is we're purchasing products that just because it's like says like, hey, this is gonna increase the curls or enhance your curls and enhance your texture. So we're like, ooh, yes, I want my texture enhanced. But it's so many other different factors when it comes to textured hair, and we just need to be educated on it. Let me tell y'all something. At first I was wondering, at first I thought, now this was a thought, I really don't want to give this information away for free. But by me giving this information away for free, check this out. So this is my way of paying my tithes now on the information that I receive for free. The courses and classes that I've taken for free. So I'm going to be sharing information. So we're about to take a shift. Let me tell y'all something. Don't expect the podcast to take a paradigm shift. No, I'm adding to it, because who will be a witness for my Lord? I will be a witness for my Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna still talk about my Lord. So nevertheless, y'all, I'm kind of excited about this because I had to, and this is just coming to me, like I had to come up with a different concept, because I am not a one concept type of person. I'm a one man kind of woman. But I'm not a one concept type of person. I'm multi talented, so, and I know a lot about a lot of things. So it's still gonna be the beauty room. Okay? It's still gonna be the beauty room, but I know a lot about a lot of things. And but I didn't want to limit my gifts. I felt like I had put my gifts in a little box. So yeah. Very strategic. So the beauty room with AB or by AB, but we're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about the Bible. We're gonna talk about beauty, including hair, skin, and nails. Because look at my skin, y'all. People are always I burn myself with a curling iron, but people are always talking about, oh, your skin is so flawless. What is your regimen? What is your regimen? What is your regimen? First of all, I live a very stress-free life. I drink all of my water. I mind my business. I take my vitamins. Yeah, those are the things that I do to get the skin. No filter. This is me. Yeah, yeah. But no, seriously though, y'all, it ain't nothing major that I do. But I do mind my business, drink my water, um, pay my bills, all that good stuff, which has absolutely nothing to do with my skin. And I think that's what's going to be so fun about this new concept of this podcast, because I can just be free. Like, I don't have to stay on topic, like I can just flow. I just like to flow. Yeah, sometimes a song will come to my head and I just want to sing. I just want to sing, So, yeah, and I don't even know why the song keep coming up. Who will be a witness for my Lord? I will be a witness for my Lord. My soul will be a witness for my Lord. I think it's a Daniel be a witness for my Lord. So yeah, this is how my mind goes. So The Beauty Room by AB, because listen, it is so beautiful and unique the way that our minds work. It is so beautiful and unique how all of us are not the same. We have to get out of the idea that we have to conform to other people's way of doing a thing. We have to let go of that mindset, and I let it go. I let it go. Yeah, so be prepared. And look, if you're a fast thinker, if you quick on your feet, this is going to be the podcast for you. If you can, this is going to be the podcast for you. Okay? And I like it better this way because I just like to laugh. I just really love to laugh. Yeah, y'all. And in the meantime, look, y'all, I love natural edges. I burn myself. But I love the look of natural edges whenever you have, even when you have extensions, like the natural edges are always a go for me. All of that edge control. So let me tell you a true story real quick. So there was this edge control that I was using. I'm not even gonna say their name because it's really not important. But so I was using this edge control and I noticed that it got really, really stiff. We love stiff wear. Look, edges not moving, but your edges should move. Your edges should move. What? Anything that's not moving is what? Stagnant. So anything that's not moving is not gonna what? It's not gonna grow. Pro tip. But yeah, so I was using this edge control, y'all. And you could see the line of demarcation right up in here where the thinness, and they're actually trying to grow back now, where you can see the actual thinness and the thickness where my edges were like kind of pushed back. So you see, and that comes from braids as well. So I gave the braids a break a little while. Yeah. So as you can see, as random as I was, I'll try to stay on topic during the podcast. But I just want to assure y'all that we're coming back in 2025. I think I said January. Don't hold me to it. Because you'll wake up in January and I'll be like, hey, February. But no, the earlier part of 2025. P-R-A-Y for me. Don't P-R-E-Y on me. All right? Until next time, y'all.